Hi, welcome back to the Wholeness Shift. Today we're going to be talking about spirit guides. Spirit Guide 101, if you will. So if you've ever wondered about spirit guides, or if you're intrigued and would like to know more, who are they? What do they do? How do you communicate with them? Stick around because that's what we're going to be talking about today. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Veronica and welcome back to the Wholeness Shift. It's my intention to help people learn to live intentionally and find their joy and to expand their consciousness. If this kind of thing interests you, please hit the subscribe button below so that you won't miss any of the good information that'll be coming your way. So I know that the next video posted was supposed to be a gist number 4 on home reset and spring cleaning. However, my gut was really drawing me to put that on hold for a moment and to post this video and a couple other spirituality-based videos that are coming up. I've had a lot of synchronicities and a lot of messages from Spirit this week that are really leading me towards posting this and discussing this. So someone out there needs it. Someone out there is looking forward to hearing about this because I'm being drawn to it so much. So I know that this is a message for one of you. Spirit guides. Who are they? Should you be creeped out? Should you be afraid? No, you should not be afraid or creeped out. It's hard to believe, but there was a time where I didn't know what spirit guides were either. So let's just start at the beginning. What is a spirit guide? In a nutshell, a spirit guide is a soul that is not currently incarnated here on earth. They are elsewhere. They may be in heaven. They may be a multidimensional being that's in another star system that has signed up to be a guide to you, etc. They're souls that aren't currently on earth who have signed up onto your spiritual team to help you. Some people also believe that you can have different animals or other kind of totems like that that can also act as your guides. Whether you remember them or not, because we get this amnesia when we come to earth, we don't remember any of that other stuff that came before. You may not remember them, but they certainly know you. And they are probably your best friends, probably your closest family. They are people who love you, who are supportive of you, and it's their job to guide you and encourage you and to facilitate the coordination of your goals and your life plan that you set out for this life before you came into it. You agreed to come live this life, this tough life here on planet Earth, and God agreed to provide you with a spiritual team full of love and support. One of the most important things that's ever happened to me in this lifetime is meeting my guides and becoming aware of them and all the role that they play in my life, all the things that they do for me. And if I can in any way help you achieve the same thing, if you're interested in that, nothing would bless me more. That truly is what kicked off my spiritual awakening, and my life has never been the same. I would say it changed my life in more ways than they can ever know, but they know. They know it all. Everyone has at least one guide, one main guide that follows you all through life from birth, and I would say until death, but it's actually further than that because they will actually help you transition and help you get used to being on the other side once you do pass. However, depending on what you have going on in this life or what projects you have going on, what things you're working on, what new creative endeavors you're pursuing, etc., you may have other guides come in as well to help you with that. When I very first learned about my guides and started talking to them back in 2015, I had 12 or 13 guides at that time. I would have to go count them. I wrote them all down. Today, when I asked how many guides I have, I was told 25. So I've had even more come on board, twice as many as before, and that's because I have different projects going on. I have different things that I'm pursuing and trying to learn how to do. So they're helping me to learn how to do all of these things and helping to navigate my path. They may or may not be specialized in a certain subject matter, or they may just have the job of reminding you to pray every day or to find joy. Your guides are not to be revered or worshipped. They're not a deity. They're just souls like you or me. And they're not angels. You do have angels on your spiritual team, but they are not the same thing. They're two different roles. They have personalities, and they have senses of humor, and they have specific tastes, and they have ways of talking. And I mean, they're souls. They're just like you or me. Like my main guide, I've shortened his name down because it's a rather long name, but I call him Spomy. And I mean, Spomy's favorite John Mayer song is Covered in Rain. His favorite Christmas carol is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. His favorite color is blue. In his last lifetime, his favorite food was pizza. And he can be quite a smartass a lot of the time, if I'm being honest. But it's always with loving intentions, and it's always good-natured. He actually thinks a lot like me, sounds a lot like me, behaves a lot like me, which makes sense because his job is to sync up with me and to help me, and I need somebody that I would resonate with. Sometimes your guides are in your physical space, and sometimes they're not. Most of the time I would say that they are. I can feel their energy because I'm clairsentient, and so I know most of the time one or more of them are here with me. I know anytime I get in a car to drive somewhere, my guide is right next to me. But even when they're not actually with you in your space, they're always connected to you energetically. It's impossible for them to not be with you. All you have to do is think about them or have a shift in your energy. They're right there. I mean, they are connected to you, and it is their job to be connected to you. So you can safely say that they're always with you. Even if you can't always hear them or think you can't hear them, they can always hear you. All you have to do is think a question, think something that you want to say to them, and they hear you, because thoughts are energy, and energy travels even quicker than words do. So by the time you even finish thinking your thought, they already have it, because that energy is already there. So talk to them. Ask them for help with things. Ask them for what you need. Tell them what you're thinking or feeling. They love to help you. It's their job. There is a limit on what they will do without you asking because you have free will. But if you ask, they love to help you. As long as it's in line with your highest and best, they're on it. I hope that this helped open your mind towards your spirit guides a little bit more and give you a little bit of an understanding about who they are and what they're here to help you with. I'll talk to you soon. Until then.